Alright guys, and welcome back to episode 3 of The Road to Glory. Now this episode is my personal favourite so far. We've done, you'll notice why at the end, but we have done well this episode. This episode is mainly focused on squad battles. It's pretty much all of the start. We play all 4 of our games, and this is probably going to be the theme for the next 2 episodes after this. We are going to be doing some coin making episodes, so you're going to see all the squad battles games played out, and then probably some online games. I want to go into divisions before EA Access is over. I want to go and win Division 10. Now, I'm not too comfortable with the game. I went in on semi-pro. From what I understand, if you play semi-pro and win every single game, you're guaranteed to get gold 1. At the moment, obviously, EA Access has only just came, is pretty much over. It's nearly at its end. But at the moment, if you play semi-pro, you can pretty much get gold 1 if you play all your games on semi-pro. So that's my aim at the moment. I decided to go easy on myself, figure out some game mechanics. I drew one game, it's the last game. I drew one game to see if it went to extra time penalties. What happened, I thought it would just end the game. Turns out it goes to extra time and penalties. So we ended up winning 5-2, I think it was, in that game. But yeah, so basically I want to get used to this game a little bit more. But I also want to go online soon. I want to, get online. I don't find offline that enjoyable, to be 100% honest, especially this year with some of the age that happens in the game, with the goalkeepers not really being that effective. Yeah, in this episode we played it against Forster, was it? I'm not sure. It was a 76, I think it was Pickford actually, and he was OP as hell for a 76 rated goalkeeper. I think it's because of his height. He was just insane to get goals past it, and we was playing on semi-pro, and he was saving everything. The same with an icon goalkeeper who would come up against, I think it was Schmeichel, but I'm not 100% sure. I couldn't get anything past him either. So some goalkeepers are OP. I think it is dependent on the height though. So Jack Butland might be extremely good again this year. But for this game, it's like there's no specific shot. Like last year it was low drivens, the year before that inside post, and then before that it was finesse shots. This year pretty much every shot has a chance at going in, no matter what type of shot it is. Some people like that. Me personally, I'm not the biggest fan. Now I'm sure I'll be, this is the goalkeeper by the way, but I'm sure I'll get used to it and figure a way out. But it's just frustrating at times when I'm one-on-one and I'm thinking, alright, pretty much every shot's going in, so let me finesse it instead of low driven it, and then it will get saved, or I'll low driven it and it will go over the bar for some reason, and it will sky it. So that could also be accounted to my wingers having low shooting, like in the mid 60s. But I'm changing the team up at the moment, so you guys will see the team changes in a couple of days, and I'm happy with where this team is going, to be honest. Now we do get, I'm not going to spoil it actually. At the end of the video, we do open a 35k pack. We do complete an SBC. You'll see it here. We had to go and do the loyalty glitch to complete it. But the loyalty glitch this year is really easy. You just have to sign out of your account whilst being in a single player game. It'll kick you off, but it won't kick you out of FIFA. So you not need to restart or anything like that. So it's a lot easier this year. And I think, to use that to your advantage. I know it's on the EA Access, but I wanted to open the 35k pack just so, in case we packed anyone who is average, they're going to have, say we packed someone who's 82 rated, who's got decent stats, they're going to be worth 1,000 coins in a couple of weeks, where now they're probably going to be worth upwards of 5,000 coins. So that's why it's probably best to complete most SBCs early on. And as you'll see, we get a silver gift back here. So in this one so far, we've just been doing squad battles, completing a few daily objectives, a few starter objectives. Like I said, I'm not really focused on them, but to complete them without needing to, I'm obviously going to open the packs. I think as soon as the game comes out, the first episode on the full release will probably be focused on starter objectives, just so we can get them out of the way, and then after that obviously daily objectives come and go, so it doesn't really matter. I'll try and complete them when I can complete them. I hope they add some level of difficulty to them and some higher rewards though at some point, like in team of the season, maybe have a pack team of the season daily objective or something like that, something where it's going to give you a big reward from them daily objectives. I think that'll be quite interesting to do. But as you'll see, this is the last game we went into, another one obviously on semi-pro, and this is the one where we drew and we went into extra time. I'm pretty sure, yeah, 120 minutes, and we won that 5-2, so I'm assuming it would have gone to penalties. But as you'll see, we're pretty much, we're so close to gold 1. just off playing semi-pro and obviously the Griezmann game. It's a little bit ridiculous, so I'm going to be playing semi-pro all this week. Anyway guys, let's get into the live section of the video. So we've got the loyalty on the SBC. I'm not sure it was the tough SBC. We've went and got loyalty. I'm not too sure what I've said previously. I haven't recorded that part yet. We're doing this before I've recorded any of the pre-recorded stuff, so I'm not sure what you guys have seen. But the main focus of this episode was squad battles and completing that one SBC for the 35k pack. We've completed some daily objectives in doing so, so we get 200 coins for that, and we've completed one starter objective, which will be on this page, I think. Yeah, so we've got take your position, so everyone in the correct position, where we get 150 coins. It's nice, just nice little prizes in here, nice little rewards now and every now and then. So as you can see, squad battles, we are going to update this now. It does say, yeah, we're going to update that real quick. I'm not sure whether to do all of these on professional or semi-pro again. The idea was to go a full week on semi-pro and see what we could do with it. I wanted to see on average how much, like how far we could go doing semi-pro, and whether it would be worth having to push to professional and doing it all on professional, and seeing where that goes. So I'm probably going to do semi-pro this week, and then potentially do semi-pro, and then potentially do professional next week, depending on where we finish just completing semi-pro. But obviously we are on EA Access at the moment, so it can be you know, it can be a lot easier when because there's not going to be as many people on the game. So it's the League and Nation hybrid, and it is the tough SBC for a 35k pack. This team was actually really cheap to do, to be honest. As soon as I got the meta for it, it was quite cheap. Rami was expensive, this guy was. I mean, overall, I'd say this team has cost us less than 5k because of all the first owners, which is really good for a mega pack. So yeah, that's how I've done it. A lot of perfect links, right, left, and striker, and then get everyone on 7 chem and the goalkeeper on 9. So, and obviously I've got Ziyech who's on 4 chemistry there, but we'll claim that reward. 1 mega pack, a 35k pack. I'm pretty sure this is the biggest pack we are opening on this account, so I'm interested to see what we get. I'm hoping at least get the board out, at least give me a little glow, so I know where. So I know we're getting something worth potentially a little bit. A walkout would be incredible this early on. Let's open this pack. Let's see what we get. Ronaldo on the front. Can we get Ronaldo in the pack? Let's see what we get. Have we got a glow at the side? We have got a glow. It could be a walkout. It depends. Who are we going to get here? German, centre mid from Juventus is Sami Khedira, 84 rated. That's not bad at all. That's incredible. To say how cheap that SBC was, that is a ridiculous pack. I'm not sure if he sells for much. We've got Matic as well. That's an incredible pack. Matic is expensive. I know that much. I know Matic is relatively expensive. Sami Khedira is probably around 7,000 coins, which is good. Let's see how much Matic is worth. I mean, we're going to be up to nearly 50k. I mean, he's pretty much like bin price, isn't he? 19,000 coins. That is incredible. This is the best pack we've had on the account so far. I'm going to list him up for probably 18. Probably 18. Let's see. I think well, 17,500, maybe 17k, 16,250, but I'm imagining that one's going to go. So we are going to list him up for 17k and see if we can get that. We'll list him up at 15 to 17,000 coins. That's a ridiculous pack. And then we've got Digny, I'm sure. So, I mean, I'm sure a lot of these players sell. Sami Khedira we'll send to the trade pile for now, because I'm going to check his price and make sure. Rodriguez, yeah, he goes for like 1,500 coins. We're going to list him up for 1.3 and see if we can get that. And then the last player we'll check is Lucas Digny. I can never say his name right. He looks like it's probably about 1.8, maybe 2k. We'll list him up for 1.8. And then what I'll do, I'll send all of these players here to the trade pile. I mean, the non-rares we'll actually keep. We'll send the rares to the trade pile. The non-rares we'll keep. We'll send all of this to the club. Let's see. We've got some squad fitnesses, which is perfect. We'll sell them when the game is fully released. CDM to centre mid. This sells as well. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Let's see how expensive this is. This is around 2.3k. I'm pretty sure it's around 2.2, 2.3. We'll send that to the club. The positioning, I mean, we're going to send all of this to the club because this is eventually going to have a lot more value when the full game is released. And we'll go and check Sami Khedira's price real quick, because that's insane. That was a really good pack. I'm really happy with that. Matic has sold. No, it was Digny who sold. So Digny sold for 1.8. Matic, when he sells, that's going to be incredible. And then we've obviously got Sami Khedira, who we'll check now. Yeah, so Sami Khedira looks like he's around 7k. I can imagine, yeah, 6.7, 6.9, they'll probably both be gone by now. Let's check 7.2, and yeah, we're going to list him up at 6.8 and see if we can get that for him. But we might be on 50k. I think Matic has just sold. We're going to be on around 50,000 coins. That is ridiculous. To say we've played 8 games on the account, and tomorrow and the day after that is meant to be a money-making episode. We should be on, before the full game is released, we should be sitting well over 100,000 coins at this rate. So I said 6.8 for Kadira, so that's going to put us up to like 45k. We've got Milik and all of these other players to sell. I mean, they're not going to sell for much, but they are going to sell, and that should push us over the 50k mark, which is ridiculous. I mean, players like Herman, who's got pace, the same with Markovic, they're going to sell for probably 1,000 coins on bid if we're lucky, and that's just going to push us over the 50k mark this early on. Is really good. Squad battles as well, we are going to be playing that tomorrow, and the money making episode, seeing as we've got the coin boost on, we're going to be playing a lot of squad battles, a lot of offline games, a lot of online games for the day after. I've improved my team, I'm not going to spoil it too much, but I've improved my team, and now we've got the coins. I mean, we could improve it even further, but I'm probably going to wait until the full game's released to build a super team, quote unquote, for this early on. But yeah, hopefully you guys have enjoyed. 50k made, I'm going to say 50k made, because these players, when they sell, we're going to be on over 50,000 coins. I'm so happy with this. We've got a lot of players in the club to sell still as well. And actually, whilst I'm here, if we go to my club, go to club items and we go to badges, I did pick up the Derby County badge. I need to pick up the kits still. I'm liking the kits that we've got at the minute, but we're putting the Derby badge on. Anyway, hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video, this road to glory. If this is what it's looking like so far, I'm really hoping it continues to go this way. Anyway, as always guys, make sure you all have an absolutely incredible day. Thank you so much for watching, and peace.